All right, let me just go through the new Twitter redesign for desktop because it finally showed up on my computer. It doesn't look good. Let me explain why I think this is just so unpleasant to look at. Okay, the main thing that bothers me is that everything just kind of blends in, especially like these first two sections. If I was able to like customize this at all, like I would be totally cool with it. I, so I'm not a big fan of like the big text and the big fonts, but I get it, especially for like a lot of people that might have poor eyesight and don't necessarily have large monitors. So I can kind of understand the font choice and the updated section, but I hate how like everything just blends in. It really irks me. Like I think the right side of this page is a lot more forgivable. I think this is a lot more understandable and a lot more reasonable to deal with. Um, but it seems like they're just trying to make the desktop version a lot more like the mobile version, and it really does irritate me. Uh, Also, I don't know why, but there's like a little section right here that's showing up that shouldn't be there. Uh, but regardless of that, um, before like everything was like broken up, especially on the left side of the page. Also, okay? I don't know why my mouse disappeared there for a second, but you can see like how there's like separations with everything. And there, it's all together. I don't mind that drop down. I think that drop down's okay, and I do like how you can like customize some of the colors. Like being able to make my tweet button purple and the see new tweets and some of the icons purple. I think that's pretty cool. But and you can make it other colors too. But also, what happened with like your personal section? I like being able to see like my Twitter banner and everything. It felt so personal. Why'd they take that section away? I mean, okay, so like not being able to constantly see your followers and how many people you're following and how many tweets, I don't really care about that information all that much. But I did like, the personality of your section. Now it's just there. You have to go to your profile to access this information. And you can see it, but it's a lot more hidden. Also, the amount of tweets you have is gone. It's not there anymore. Like the number of tweets. That surprises me. I thought it would have at least been there, but I guess not. So yeah, I really do. I am gonna miss this actually, like not being able to see how many tweets I have. But okay, not ideal. I can live with it. I'm okay with like this section sort of like dissolving into here. To be honest, I was never really a fan of like clicking this stuff at the top, so like this area is okay. But I wish that they at least like included something on the front page. And now that I look at it, like a lot of my criticism with it, like taking up like 2/3 of the screen and like leaving a third blank, that was the case on the old website, so I guess that criticism doesn't really come into impact. It just seems a lot more noticeable when they make the font bigger. So you think, oh, like they could be using the space. Still, yeah. I think it's mostly just the fact that everything blends in and they keep going for like a more and more minimalistic look. And also, okay, let me see what happens. So when you create a tweet, the box pops up. Did it do the same thing over here? No, it didn't. It did like a drop down. So you could kind of like tweet within the interface. But now it's got the pop-up that happens. I'm not a fan of it. I can live with it. I don't like it. But I can kind of deal with it. So yeah. Those are just my brief complaints about it. I'm sure I'll get used to it eventually, like I do with any sort of website interface update. But yeah, this one just, it really irked me. And I feel like, you know, a lot of the redesigns are unnecessary, especially when they like force it on you. At least with the Reddit redesign, they gave you like an option to opt for the old design. No such option here, which is really upsetting. But all right. So, yeah. I guess I'll just have to deal with this.